Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. It's Friday. Apologies if you can see the camera in that top corner. We're actually changing to a new system with some new cameras and new technology, and it's going to be super nice, a bit slicker, a bit smoother, but we're just going to deal with the laptop for YouTube. Obviously Instagram should be fine. Got to get it all right. Instagram goes that way, YouTube goes this way. We've got a new floor. I'm just looking at this camera. I think I'm going to move this down a tiny bit. Apologies. See, right. Okay, I'm just going to pause my timer just to explain. So we went a bit faster. We've got 10 exercises. 10 exercises that we're going to repeat essentially 4 times around. First time is going to be 40 on, 20 off. Second time is 30, 30. And the last time we're going to do it Tabata sort of timer style, 2 to 1, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. But we're going to go through that twice. So each one we're going to do 2 times. So whichever the first exercise is, we'll do that twice. There's no rest in between each of the sets. We're just going to keep pushing through. So obviously the middle sets where you've got your longest rest, 30 seconds. Okay, first exercise is going to be a jog on the spot. So I'm just going to start this timer off. 2, 1, let's go. So I can chat to you on the this. Right, so we've got 40 seconds jogging on the spot. Just a nice one to get you into it, get you going. Sun's come out back in Wales again. It's warming up again. It is a bit windy. It's nice to be out and about. Whew. Just over 10 seconds to go. This first one, good tester. I injured my foot last weekend, so I'm struggling a bit with running. Okay. Whew. Next little one's going to be squat with a kick. So we're just going to squat down, and on the way up, we're just going to push out with a kick in 10 seconds. So enjoy your little break, and then we'll get ready to go. Squat down, kick out. Squat down. Nice. Five seconds to go. Okay, this next one is going to be a skip on the spot, and we're going to go kind of forwards and backwards. So we're going to pretend we're skipping, but we're going to go forwards and backwards as well. So it's probably better if I show you from the side. That's it. We'll just keep going. I would do it with skipping rope, but I can't skip. So I just pretend that I'm pretty good. I was forgetting this one that I didn't smash it into that little bone on my shoulders. Those might be fun ones. Nice. 5 to go. Push that back down. Cool. Next one's going to be burpee. I thought rather than sticking this one at the end, I put it in towards the beginning. So just chest to floor burpees. Ready? Let's go. Nice. Ten seconds to go. Cool. Okay, 2 jab, 2 tuck. So we're going to be jacking our feet out like this, as well as going a jab and then 2 tuck. We're going in 3 seconds. Let's go. I feel like I'm not talking as much this week. I think I struggling a bit with general motivation at the moment. I don't know what it is. Maybe the funny moon that's been happening has made things a bit different. I'm not really sure. Okay, we're going to do some press-ups. I'm hoping that after some exercise, I'm going to feel a bit more human again. Okay, so just straight down press-ups. If they're too much, drop your knees down. Good. I don't know if those on Instagram, if my head's getting chopped off. Maybe not a bad thing. So it's tricky with the doing on both YouTube and Instagram because they're both 2 different formats. But we do our best. Nice. Okay. So next we've got a pulsing lunge. So we're going to go 20 seconds on each side for this one. So pick whichever leg you want to go up front, and the right leg. We're just going to pulse. I thought we'd mix it up from the usual jumping lunge. Try something different today. Okay, we're going to change in 5 seconds. So quick change to the other leg. Okay, and change. Nice. Little movements up and down. The closer you get your knee down to the ground, the harder it is, obviously. Cool. Right. We're going to jump down plank now. So start working on that core. And after that, we've got 2 more exercises, and then we move into our next sequence of time. So in that press-up position, down into plank position. I forgot to start my watch. Track my progress. I don't know if you guys and people watching use Strava or Google Fit or the Nike Pro app or whichever one it is to track your workouts. It's quite addictive after a while. Start getting paranoid, you're not doing your number of steps, or the thing starts buzzing at you because you've been sat down for more than 15 minutes. But sometimes that's what it needs, just that little reminder to get up and move. Right, so last 2 exercises, we've got 180-degree squats. So we're going to turn to the side, squat down, jump 180 degrees into the other. And then back the other way. Try and keep your core tight when you near. If you want to make these harder, then you can avoid the pause in the middle, but just make sure that you keep good form when you're doing it. And our last one to finish this sequence It's going to be V-sits. So join me on the floor. One leg at a time. Exhale out. That's it. Okay, so essentially, we're just going to do all this over again, but for a different time. So this middle one should feel a little bit easier in one way because you'll know the exercises. We're doing it for less, and you've got more rest. 5 seconds to go on these. But it's only as easy as you want to make it. So I just realized one of the errors of my ways. So we're just going to take our 20-second break that we deserve there. My timer's linked into a new sequence and hasn't given me the rest. So just going to pause that back. It'll do it again with the Tabatas, but that's fine. We'll correct that when we get this. So we'll go back to that jog on the spot. So in 3, 2, 1, let's jog. We can chat. Doing this. So we can either increase the intensity because we're doing it for less time, or if you want to use this as your kind of middle set just to improve endurance, get your flow ready for that final 20 on 10 off, twice round at the very end, where you can really push it. That's up to you. Okay, got a nice long rest now, 30 seconds. So if you haven't done so already, it's a good chance to get a drink. Breathe. Going into squat kicks next. Towel down if you need to. Whatever you need to do you to make yourself feel ready for the next one. Okay, we're going again in just over 5 seconds. Squat with a kick. Let's go. With all of these HIIT style interval training workouts we're recording, even if you're taking the slightly more hardcore ones that Joe's doing on Monday and Wednesday, you can make those easier. You just go a bit slower. You can modify the moves. We've done enough of these now where you can either work out variations or you can take things slightly different, put your own exercises in there. Or if you're finding them easy, even though this one's supposed to be a little bit more lower impact, then you up the intensity. You once again switch out some of the workouts. If you can get through this at full pace all the way through, then it's going to feel pretty hard, no matter what the exercises are. You just go faster, dig a little deeper. Okay, back to these skipping front and back. This one, for example, if you find it easy, put some weights in your hands and then do it. If you've got access to them, you've got the weight jackets you can put on. You can do all of these exercises with ankle and wrist weights, and they become a little bit more intense. But you do what you need to do. Okay, burpees next. Yay. Everyone loves a burpee. And if you just Google search, or look up on the internet variations for these activities, either low impact modifications, you can't jump around because you're in an office block, or you're going to annoy your parents or your brother or your sister by banging on the floor, whatever it is. Find low impact variations. Or the opposite, you can find out ways of making press ups harder, more progressive. Share your ideas as well if you've got them. If you've got a move that you want to see us try, I've said this before, if you've got a workout you want us to do, that you do, or challenge. I know for those of you on looking on Facebook, I've noticed that Nike have started challenging all of their pro athletes for doing kind of like, how many press-ups can you do in a minute? All these famous athletes doing press-ups and pull-ups and burpees, which is pretty cool. So if you've got something like that you want to share, then drop us an email, drop us a comment on here. That'd be great. Right, 2 jab, 2 tug for 30 seconds. Let's go. 2 jab, 2 tug. Hoping over time the stickiness of this floor is going to calm down a bit. Let's move that nice. It's really nice to exercise on because the whole thing's spongy. Oh, it's warming up in here now. Look at the greenhouse. Okay, press-ups. Our next one, 30 seconds of press-ups. See if we can get at least 10 reps out of this. So one way of doing it is to do your 10 as quickly as you can. Rest for the rest of it. Or try and pace them out. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, go for another 10. Oh. Oh. Nice. Oh, you do you. Do what you need to do. I know I've got a nice little break in this one, so pushing 21 then, don't feel so bad. I'm sure there are others doing this that easily getting to 30, maybe even 40 in 30 seconds. Right, pulsing lunge. 15 seconds each leg this time. Stick with the same leg you went on first last time. So it's my right leg. And then we're just going to pulse up and down. And breathe, feel the burn. It's a slightly different feeling, eh? Heart rate's pounding, it's changed. You're slow and controlled. Trying to control that breathing. Focusing on the moves. 5 to go. Get hot now. Right, up down plank. 180 squats. And then V-sits. And then we're into our final thing. Sequence. Is that what we're calling it? Sequence. Let's go. They say, when you're doing these right, when you could balance a glass of water in between your shoulder blades, it wouldn't tip over. And then I'm quite there with that core control yet. There we go. 180 squats, V-sits, final stage. 10 minutes to go. Right. Last 30 seconds feels nice. Sometimes I feel that when you have too long, you start thinking about other things you could be doing, like eating lunch, or lying in the sun. Maybe if you're a first year with exams, maybe you'd even rather go and revise over doing these. And I'd like to think that these are hopefully proving a nice break to your day. Massively important that you take time out from revising to exercise, to get fresh air, clear your head. I know for those of you who are in Sunny House, over the years who I've bumped into in the evenings on check-in or whatever, stressing over revising. And just remember how important it is just to take that break, to get a bit of headspace, recover your thoughts. You feel so much better. It probably feels like the wrong thing to do at the time, but it's not just my opinion, it's definitely the opinion of experts out there. The benefits of breaking things down into smaller chunks, just like exercise. You're never going to exercise for 2, 3, 4 hours in one go. However much you think you want to try and burn off. Well, if you do, it takes days and days and days to recover from that sort of thing. Take marathon runners and endurance athletes, they don't train for a marathon doing a marathon. They train in shorter chunks and build up their endurance. So I'm just going back because my time has done the same thing again. That's all right though. I know Joe was recording this morning and the whole thing messed up with the camera not work. The timer didn't work. So just like I say, we're trying to sort out the new system. Right. Okay, we're going to go in 5 seconds. Maybe a bit longer, sorry. Just explain what we're going to do. We're going to do the whole thing again. We're going to do jog, squat, kick, skip, burpee, burpee. 20 on, 10 off. So this time, we're going to start with the jog in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really, this is the last time around now, so we should see some good quality intensity, speed. Once we've done jogging on the squat, we're only going to do it once more for this workout. Although you'd probably rather do jogging on the spot again. Maybe after burpees or press ups. Okay, so in 10 seconds now. Shouldn't have a huge amount of time. Your heart rate should be still up, and we're going to go again in 3 seconds. Jogging on the spot. Let's go. Last time. Nice and fast. Nice and fast. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, and 1. Nice. Right, squat kicks. We'll go in 5 seconds. Ready? Squat down, kick out. Try and keep the core engaged when you do these. Kick forward, heels out. Let's go. Okay, 10 seconds rest. Drink. We're going to go again. Although it's kind of weird watching yourself on the screen while you're doing it, it is kind of good for watching you fall. To make sure that we're doing things right, to help you do them right. Okay, skipping back and forth, 2 times through. Let's go. Might want to add change your arms up a bit. It starts to burn your shoulders weird again. Try and slap, yeah, like your hands together behind your back. Nice. Whew. Warming up now. Skipping last time to go. 3, 2, 1, go. Just try to move those slap backs. So nice and light on your toes. Back and forth. Should feel these in your calves. Oh, right, burpees. Everyone's favourite. I'd love to know if the people actually enjoy burpees. We'll make these harder. Add a press up. Add a tuck jump. Add a power jump. You can try springing up onto your feet as well, that works quite well. Engage that core. There we go again. Nice. Awesome full body exercise. Probably one of the best actually as a bodyweight exercise. Okay, 2 jabs, 3 touch. See what we can do with this floor. Yes, and the microphone's picking that up pretty intensely. Maybe we should do the barefoot. Okay, press ups. Let's go. Oh. Might have burned it out a bit too fast in the first 10 then. Try and keep it more even. Drop down to my knees for these ones. Oh, yes. Feel that burn. Got pulsing lunges next. Almost time. Go fast. So we'll do first 20 on one leg and the second 20 on the other. Come on. 5 seconds to go. Woo! 1 minute now. That's it. Left leg forward this time. The opposite one, whichever one you were doing. Woo. You want to add some upper body to this. Doing some bicep curls and some weights. Shoulders out, front raises, shoulder presses. The core will be on fire when you're doing those. Right. Okay, up down plank. And then 2 more to go. Let's go. Oh, I can feel I'm kind of rocking all over the place now. Right. Let's go. Try. That core. Nice and tight. Oh. Okay, 2 more exercises. One standing, one lying down. Go 180 squats. Oh, my thighs are starting to burn now. 5 seconds to go for that little break. And we're going to do it all over again. Last time. Woo! Okay, V-sits. Let's do it. Lay this down. Behind. Okay, this time we're going to have no rest. Last one. Straight through the 10 seconds. Burn this core up. Keep going. There'll be 30 seconds to go now. 50 minutes of work, 50 seconds of work in total. Okay, 15 seconds left. Oh, come on. 5. Woo. It's quite nice checking in little finishes in how I was doing that with tobacco, especially if you're sticking to the same exercise. On the last one, work for your breaks, so you do 30 seconds at the end. Do a little mental test. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Hope you're somewhere where the sun is shining. Hope you're all staying safe, fit, healthy, and happy. Do check out the Health and Wellbeing microsite. If you're a student at AC or one of the other UWCs, then the Health and Wellbeing site also has some good information about exam preparation for first years who might be going into exams at the moment. Some great stuff in there from our wellbeing team. So do check it out, as well as the other stuff we have, the Reflections with Tony, the Indoor-Outdoor Learning Series. And we're going to keep this going for another couple of weeks. And then we'll move into our next phase, depending on kind of what happens with lockdown here in the UK and around the world. If we can be looking at some resources to help you start to get back outside and enjoy the outdoors safely, whether it's expedition planning on a micro scale, like an expedition plan to go to your shops or to your nearest hill or whatever it is. But we're going to be looking at that, as well as looking at launching our sort of new and improved outdoor program for the start of the new academic year, 2021 academic year, which is super exciting. So anyway, stay tuned, keep up with the updates, and we look forward to speaking and seeing all of you online at some point soon. Anyway, take care. I'm going to wander over and switch my camera off now. Thanks, guys.